Hello. Hope that wasn't very seamless, but you know what? There's only so much I can do. Anyway, hello. It's a new week. It's the 15th of July. It's Monday. Ergo, thank you for being first today. Oh, let me change the screen so you can see the Grahas getting thrown at me. And yeah, we are getting things done. We are doing expert roulette. We're going to unlock it, and we're going to try and get flying done. No distractions. I'm not fishing. I'm well, I'll probably have to do some. Well, I might do some fates in the last zone just so I get the mount speed. But we are going to be organized. You're in the queue. Okay. Do you want to tag along for the dungeon runs just for the first time bonus? And yeah, I got booted as well, like right before I was getting ready to stream, and then turns out, oh, everybody else did. But I'm back in now, at least for now. Yeah, it was the real sundering. I like to do one of the dungeons still. Okay, well, we can do both of them together. Do I have anything else to do before we go? No, I don't think so. How long until my next map? I did my first fishing for a map last night. That was weird. Map allowance, 26 minutes. Okay, well, you know what? Let's get started on Aether stuff. I've not attuned to here. Huh. Oh, I need to go, like, around, don't I? Oopsie. Actually, that's not the one I want to go to right now. I want to go to Shaloni. I'm glad I still got Tank's Eye, even though I'm stupid. Wish I could go away. Is that the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? No. And that's all, folks. Thanks for the stream. That went well. I hope you saw what you wanted to see, and I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm just joshing. Hope we're all well, and welcome, Kuna. How are you? Oh, model's freaking out.
Good job.
I just got here, WTF.
What do you mean, WTF? As in, like, to the zone or the stream? Oh, right, that's because I pretended to end the stream, sorry. God, I'm not smart. And Michael, thank you for being second today. I would like to announce that I actually have a couple art comms. One got recently finished, and you know what? The first one's free on me. So yeah, you can now redeem this. I might make it a little smaller in the future, but I got a little Neko arc nougat commissioned. So yeah, we are booting you. Yeah, thank you. I thought 420 would be a nice touch. When the bill comes due, seeking help. Booting you. Seeking help. Booting you. Okay, let's get out of our system. Say, aren't you the one who was stirring up a fuss in town not long ago? I could use a capable hand like yours. Also, I'm probably going to do a little cleanse of some of the some of the rewards that don't get used. So I'll probably either hide them or trash a few of them. Like the Mario Oof hasn't been used in months, so I'll probably get rid of that. I mean, granted, some of these were moved from sound alerts, so I need to look at the sound alert site as well. Say, aren't you the one who was stirring up a fuss in town not long ago? I could use a capable hand like yours if you're willing to lend it. The name's Tone Zone. I am not from here, truth be told. I live in Thank you for the head pass. Right, my name, I live in Luatenias. No, I'm gonna get this right. Luateninyawasa. Nope. Luateninyawasa. That's probably Wausa because the W is before the S. Luateninyawasa. I'm going to assume it's how it's pronounced. Rolls off the tongue. I mean, it rolls off the tongue as well as Welsh does. So, I'm here to visiting my grandson. I was excited to see him after so long, but I spied him dealing with some unsavory-looking men, exchanging unusually large sums of money. I confronted about what I saw. Also, this music track really makes me think of, like, FF9. Obviously, Dawntrail is very inspired by FF9, but this is a very FF9-sounding song to me. Do you make the mistake of trying to pronounce these words like you pronounce Japanese, then hear it spoken go-oh? I do that as well. So I had to I had to, like, make sure that I wasn't doing that. If anything, I'm trying to like use like the Indonesian that to try and do pronunciations, even though Indonesian's not even real close to South America. Anyway, confronted him about when I saw it, but you'll say a little more than it's just a little misunderstanding. Then grumble as he changes the subject. I realize this is sudden, but could you see if there's anything to be done to help him? He's in trouble. I just know it. Old lady. Oh, weight's been lifted off my heart. Bless you, miss. His name is Zitikwa. Last time I saw him, he was heading inside this here saloon. This Tonawata with a red cap, pulled down over his face to cover those bruises. Most like you can't miss him. I will probably also be streaming tomorrow because the new raids are out. Just a heads up for people that want to know. Right, where is this son of a gun? There he is. Yo, it's Mario. A new face in town, huh? Well, what can I do for you? Thinks I'm in trouble, does he? There he goes, jumping to conclusions as usual. I thought it'd be less of a hassle if I didn't tell him. Truth is, I've been helping other folk in town with money troubles. Matter of fact, the man you saw leaving just a moment ago was one of my clients. I should probably explain from the beginning. My work involves loaning gil to folks who are having trouble with coin for one reason or another. There's a reason I don't lend them Pell, but I'll get to that in a moment. My family has lived here long before there was ever a town. But then people moved in and they started expanding. Before long, Kimaka's family approached us about selling our land. It was around the time when trade overseas was gaining its popularity. You know what, I'm probably going to swap to my Fuji model. This is... It's one of those days. I will reappear in just a moment. There we go, that'll do. Nope. Hello? Yeah, there we go. So in the time when trade overseas was gaining its popularity, I had on good authority that gil was on its way to becoming a common currency here in the wilds. So I decided to sell the land for gil and use those funds to start my business. Sure enough, everything went as expected and the business is starting to do well. It's not without its troubles, seeing as money's involved, but I never lend to any unsavory types. Oh, you know what? This is actually a great reminder for my brain. Hold on. Hold on. This... I could also just have Neko Arc, which would be great. And I'll need to rotate them because they're currently facing the right. Let me just test it. Yep, okay. If I can get it to like shake or something, that would be really funny. But, we move. Back to this one. You didn't get a notification. Anyway, hi Turpy. Hi Tomato, hope you're well. Sure enough, everything went as expected. The business is starting to do well. It's not without its troubles, seeing as money's involved, but I never lent to any unsavory types. Your grandfather's words sick about you. Why not simply explain this? The whole point of me keeping quiet was so I wouldn't make him worry. Seems my silence only made it worse. He found himself in a real tight corner once. Gil's what's got him here, and now he wants nothing to do with the stuff. When I told him about the idea to sell the land, the moment Gil came out of my mouth, his whole mood turned sour. He said he'd put everything in my name. Whatever happens after that is on me. It's not exactly easy to bring up my work when it involves the one thing he seems to hate more than anything, but maybe it's time I changed that. The job does more than just put food on the table. I'm able to help people, help this town, but how do I get them to see that? Eric, let me know when you're back in and we can get started on those dungeons. I've got it. You're going to come and watch me work. Grandpa won't hear anything I have to say if it involves Gil, but I might come around to a first-hand account from you, so come and see what good my work does for Hu Satawi and how I help the people here. You're number 310 in the queue. Okay. He did send you here to help me, didn't he? I promised to make it worth your while. I'm excited for the raids tomorrow. I don't know how I feel because I know that Asians have something to do with it. The servers are DDoSed. My one came back up. Yeah, that happened like 20 minutes ago. Right then, before we get started, I should probably know who it is I'm working with. Well, I'm the saviour of this land. Plastic, huh? Well, Plastic, our first job is to go and see a miner named Wakwaze. He had a pretty bad accident on the job a while back, had no money for treatment or much or anything really, so I loaned him the gill he needed to keep on his feet. According to my FC, all EU data centers got hit. Yep, I think some of the American ones as well. But now it's well past time he returns what he owes and he hasn't said a word. There's been enough time for him to not only return back to work, but also receive his wages. Several times, in fact. I didn't realise the raids were so soon. I haven't even tried the X trials yet. So yeah, the raids are tomorrow, and then Savage is in 2 weeks. That's how it's worked for the past few expansions. And yeah, I need to get on the X trials as well. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be ASEAN related stuff. But to be honest, I'm just kind of interested to see how the fights are. And like, I know people don't love all the tournament arcs we've had, but I'm a sucker for them. No, X is easier than Savage. But now it's well past time, several times in fact. He usually comes here in town when he's not working, his shift ends soon. Meet me outside town, if we're lucky we'll catch him just as he arrives. So it goes Extreme, Savage, Ultimate, like in order of difficulty. Is X normal plus? Yes. So back in the day, it used to be normal, hard, extreme, but then starting from like late A Realm Reborn, there was no more normal modes. There was just hard modes and extreme modes, and the naming conventions stuck around in like Heaven's Sword, maybe Stormblood. It's been a while, but then they just got rid of the name hard mode because they were just like, okay, it's just you've got normal and you've got extreme. Sometimes you get extremes harder than the earlier Savages. Yeah, and that's more to do with the evolution of like gameplay and mechanics, that there's going to be Savage tiers. Like I'm sure there's things in Alexander Savage that are actually quite easy in comparison to modern extremes, because people get better at the game as time goes on. I haven't done any X and only one Savage where I was dragged into Eden Titan, I think. You should do extremes, like to get mounts, to get glamour. Yeah, so you could do a bunch of them unsynced as well, and then yeah, there's mounts attached to a lot of the Savage raids. You're here for the money? I was going to pay, honest. I just mixed up the dates is all. Can we settle this later? I'm busy. I know you're lying, Wakwaze, and you're not going anywhere until you can look me in the eye and tell me why you're late paying me back. He's obviously hiding something, but I'm not looking to start trouble. I don't suppose there's anything you can do to persuade him. Maybe a little flex to show more serious? I don't know if you've seen Extreme Mounts, but the Super I love it. I have seen the first Extreme mount from a live letter, but I think they're so pretty, and I really hope that they don't fuck up the mount you'll get for having all of the extreme mounts, because like I don't think when people collected all those Panthers cats from Endwalker that they were going to get apocryphal Bahamut, you know. Don't look at me like that. I just forgot where my money was due, I swear. Wait, I'm supposed to flex on him. Egads, look at those arms and those freakishly hardened neck muscles. Fine, just put all of that away. Imagine 6 wings or something like that. Do you know, I actually did think that could be pretty cool, because I watched the trailer for the DLC for Final Fantasy XIV, and I don't know if this is a story spoiler because it's part of like the roguelike side content. There is a moment where I guess if you don't want to know, then don't listen for like 5-10 seconds. There is a moment where we see the protagonist with like 6 wings, and so if we could get something like that, I think that would look really cool. And also reminds me a bit of like Athena from the Pandemonium raids. It's all here and with interest. If you had the money, why would you go through the trouble of avoiding me? Yeah, let's go full biblically accurate. Be not afraid. When I was still in the Mend, my lady friend took really good care of me. See, I wanted to buy her something fancy to thank her, and well, I understand, really I do. But if you really want to make her happy, you need to get your life together. I'm willing to give you a loan one last time, but we're going to have a long talk about how to manage your savings first. You're right. What good am I to her if I'm on the street without a gill or even a pell to my name? I'll give it some thought and we can talk later. I can't blame him for wanting to show his appreciation to a loved one. It's no excuse to get carried away with the spending. So what do you think of my job? The money I loaned him paid for his treatment and supported him through his recovery. That's to count for something, right? Seemed like more of a happy accident. You want the wagon realignment? I could see that. Like the one from the Alliance raids? Well, there's always our next client. When you're ready, we can be on our way. I am just here for the XP and the ether currents right now, my dudes. Right, next one is here. Oh, also, currently, I could get 3 lines on this Wondrous Tales. Am I going to? Probably not. But I've done it once now. The optimism has kicked back in. It was really funny when I got the 3 lines as well, because I had no idea what was happening, because I didn't pay attention that I got 3 lines, and suddenly I was getting this cutscene, and I thought, am I like playing on a new device where it tries to replay the cutscenes that I've already seen? Meeting of the Spirits. If you're planning to explore the local area, you may as well make yourself useful in the process. Welcome, traveler. I wonder, well, if you're exploring, you might be able to do a small favor. There's a cave network nearby where my daughter has gone over to prayers, but she's forgotten the all-important fish oil candle. I would take it to her if it weren't for the terrible pain in my foot. Oh, it hurts something fierce, it does. You think you could give this candle to her for me? Sure. I swapped a gun before I hurt myself. Trying to heal. I started working on a new MS Paint picture for my trust runs. I don't think I'm gonna do my trust runs until the XP gets buffed. It's too many dungeon runs. So I'm probably gonna, yeah. I mean, the title is better than the one that they gave you from Endwalker, but I'm not going through that torture. I might do it semi-casually with like Dragoon or Reaper that can somewhat play, but nothing else. And well, maybe like Gunbreaker. Contemplative Women. I'm just going to do them if roulettes are long for specific rules. That's fair. Something I can help you with? Here's a fish oil candle. You came all the way to deliver this. I'm awful grateful to you and to my ma for realizing I forgot to bring a candle. You see, these caverns are sacred ground where we come to pray to our ancestors more recently deceased. These flames provide the living way to commune with the dead. And thanks to you, I can light a candle of my own and say a little prayer. Since you're here, you could stand before the flames and offer a few words to your departed loved ones. It doesn't matter where you're from, all the spirits are welcome here, living or dead. Right, this is completely unrelated. I don't even remember which zone it was. Maybe it was the final zone? Did anyone see a specific pair, like, in a cutscene and think that they could be the reflections of Gaia? And probably, Artemis. I'm trying to think of what Artemis's Asian name was. Anyone else see that, or am I just making that up? Oh, you're in. Okay. Oh, I wish I remembered. I remember that there was a pair of NPCs that were kind of like talking, then walked away, and then I thought, maybe they're one looked a bit like Gaia, but specifically Gaia when you see the flashback. Come on, show me a pulse. There we go. Doing other I don't know if Soul's watching, but I know Soul's online, so I'd give them an ask first. I'm trying to think where it was. Maybe actually it might have been in this zone. It might be in this zone actually where it happened. Like just before you do the trolley problem again. I'm fairly sure that's when it was. Okay. I'll do a ready check. Beep boop. Right. So Tender Valley and the Stray Burrow Dead Wolf. Right, I don't know. All I know is the first boss of one of them is difficult. Just the hiccups. So. Yeehaw! My name's Android 13. Look at my trucker hat. Alright. Sure hope this does AoE damage. I should use the AoE, but whatever. I'm using my cooldowns, don't worry. I don't know if he's watching. Trucker. I've been rewatching some of the Dragon Ball Z Abridged things. Gotta say, some of the older ones really not funny anymore. Like not like some of the jokes are like genuinely just like offensive now, but some of them just have no like not even like I'm saying it's offensive, therefore it's not funny. It's like, no, some of the jokes are just not funny anymore. Like, they just don't land. Very Joss Whedon, okay, that just happened kind of jokes that I'm talking about. And then, like, in comparison, like, watching, like, the later ones, like the Broly one, like, just a big improvement on, like, 1, effort, and 2, like, sense of humor. I'm using enough cooldowns, I'm good. Oh shit. I was just thinking, well, technically I could improve by eating some food, but I use food mostly exclusively to level. There we go. Oh yeah, brother. Macho Man Cactuar Savage here. I got you for 3 minutes. Let's do this. Sorry about that. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. Right, understood. I think I understand what that meant. Okay, these things are probably going to like grow in size or something, right? Okay, I want to be over here. Okay, that seemed like an okay place to be. Sorry, I don't mean to spin a merry-go. Oh shit, okay. Okay, cooldown save. Okay, here seems good. Yep, okay. Alright. Here? Nope. Okay. I forgot that they exploded. I miss Rough Divide. Okay, that was okay. This is a nice looking dungeon. So yeah, in 2 weeks' time is the Savage mode and also the treasure dungeons. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. Go on. I need to start doing hunt trains so I can start selling materia. Although, in saying that, if I'm taking part in Savage, I should also be... How do I meld? Do I need a max level crafter, or how does melding work? Does anybody explain to me, a simpleton? Wait, hold on, they're talking about the Great Serpent. As in, like, the one from Ronka? Coincidence? Well, it's FF14, it's definitely not a coincidence. Papaya. Papaya, 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 papaya. I'm just gonna use that now. Well, it's about to go into anyways. Oh, he's just a funny little guy. He could be a Pokemon. Huh. It goes in the square hole. Where does this pyramid goes? Yeah, in the square hole. Okay, huh. Well, this place looks empty. Yep. I was right to think that. Okay, that's going in there, so that's going to pop out over there. So I think it's going to be safe to go over here. I was right, but not in the way that I thought. Okay, so they're both going to be over there. So go back to where I was. I think this is right. Yep. Sorry, just waiting for No Mercy to kick in. Okay, over here? Okay. Oh no. This seems... I'm not really learning anything right now. Oh fuck. Sorry, I'll pop some cooldowns. Is he the minion? He's a funny minion. Right. I think it's safe to be here. Okay, that was correct. Now I think it's safe to be over here? Okay, I think here. Okay, I need to... Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. Can I jump in the hole? No. Well. I feel like these walls will protect me. No. Okay, the walls don't protect me. They are puddle AoEs. It's going to go in there, so we're away from it. It's also going to make a straight line, so I'm fairly sure being here is good. Correct. So if they go in the square hole, they make a line AoE. Right, square hole, so it's not safe to be here. Those are going to be here, so this should be safe. Correct. Okay, I don't know how the circle one works. I assume it's like a puddle. So... over here? Correct. No, again, don't really know how the puddle works. So over here should be good. No. Okay. So they're also line AoEs. Oh wait, no, I see it now. So if they go in the circle hole, they get spat out here. But I don't know which one. Sorry if I'm like stating the obvious, but I'm trying to figure this out as I go. So let's just assume it's going to go in there, so then it should be safe to be over here, or is it all of the holes that it explodes in? Explodes through all three, okay. So this should be safe. I'm about to die. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh Christ. Okay, so all three, so I need to get, like, here? Here should be safe. Yes, okay. Line, so I want to be over here. Yes. Okay. Square, so over here. Line. Like, yep. I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. Fuck, SMART. First try. Or... Okay, this is definitely like the source version of Ronka, because a lot these ads as well are Ronkin in design. I assume there's going to be text also saying that when we get out. Okay. Whee! These walls surely don't mean anything. Yeah, this is straight up Ronka, okay. Hey, remember that other expansion we did? Yep. Here's good. Nope. Fuck. Here we are. Okay. There's nothing tender about this valley. Am I right? Oh god, it's... Okay, sure. The greatest serpent of Tural. Jesus. I'm afraid I must kill you, Father. The bloodline ends with me. The Bouncy Council. Not the Bouncy Castle? Okay. Okay. What? One's looking away. Huh. Here? Okay, I wasn't far off. Very small stage. Okay, so presumably here's safe. Oh no, they're circle AoEs, okay. Okay. You feel a longing to vacate your mortal coil. Jesus, okay. This way? Well, at least the... Okay. Of all the of all the two that could die, the DPS dying is probably the best of the bad situation. Okay, these are going to be line AoEs, right? No, they're circles. Okay, so... No, over here. Okay. They're not all circles. Moist summoning. Don't like that. Stack. Okay, interesting. It's like fighting Rathalos. Remember fighting Rathalos X? Puddles on the edge of the map? Okay, what are they up to? Okay. Over here? Yep. Oh, hello. Dubious Tulidasta. Tulidasta. These are some great names. Here we go again. Here feels... Okay, I was close. I was close. We spent all this time fighting Zodiac, and we should have been fighting the real threat here. It's Mickey Mouse! Oh boy! Okay, time to, I'm gonna pop arm's length. Ain't no way. There we go. I'm glad that I saved it. Okay, what are they up to this time? So over here, but yeah, here should be good. Running. GG. Oh, okay. That was fine. Now, who got the column? I didn't. Is this going to tell me more? Let's go to that. Right, hold on. Now, number 8. We... Fine, you're you. What does that mean? Right, got 2 lines out of 3. Fine for you, yeah. Do you want to do the other dungeon with us? I was going to ask Sega, but there must be in roulette. Alright. Out the frying pan, into the fire. Oh, that reminds me. Spend it here. No, oh shit, it's Shadowbringers again. Right, come on, show us Horshafont. Does a smile better suit a hero or something? Come on. You kept me alive, so you did your job. Lally ho, Tian. Okay. No, are they gonna... Guess not. Oh, these are from... Those are from Final Fantasy XIII. I had the exact same thought process when we were doing the Alexandria dungeon. You're not slick. I know when you're using assets from a different Final Fantasy. Especially when they're just ripped straight out. But you know what? A couple of cooldowns might be helpful. Sorry. That should help. I might be streaming on Sunday? Saturday or Sunday I might be streaming because the open network test, I think that's what it is, it's not a beta. The open network test for Gundam Breaker 4 is this coming weekend. So I might stream that, depending on like what there is to do in the game. If there's not much to do, then probably not. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm just gonna stay here for now. Got Aurora running this time of year. Let's maybe focus on the big guy, huh? Don't know why I was doing single targets, I'm stupid. One day I'll play Lightning Returns. Don't know when. I mean, it's still it's on the same list as other Final Fantasies I have to play. Hear ye is... I missed that. What is this? His Royal Highness Leonog the First. Is it meant to be like a cat? Pig? Not really sure. Not really sure what happened there. It smells like Team Spirit. Those are Lalapels. Those are just straight up Lalapels. Okay. No, 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 no. Good thing that was like at the end of the... Get this thing off me, thank you. Okay, I've got to keep running. Cool. Or not. Fuck. Oh, I'm glad I popped those cooldowns. 6 stacks is not good though. I'm no mathematician, but 6 stacks doesn't sound good. And what on earth is this? Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, these are those bombs. Wait, why'd they, like, teleport? Bye, Ergo. No, no more Team Spirit. Do a Kurt Cobain and... Yep. Shit. Oh shit. Huh. First try. I think those are going too fast. I feel like I'm in the void. Are we in the void? Like, instead of whichever reflection lost memory is, I think it's the 12th, but that's only if we use the chart. I think Graha showed us back in Shadowbringers, if that's accurate. This is why horses are evil. I'm getting a very strong like void scent shenanigans, but I feel like it's too soon for them to. Oh fuck. God, this is like what? This is probably why I think I'm understanding now why children like get like afraid at the theme parks, because it's shit like this. Those bears have red glowing eyes. The cleanser probably going you know? Oh fuck. Jesus. It's Master Hand, you crazy hand. Can't wait to have some better gear. For my sake and for the healer. The hell is this? Wait, oh shit, this isn't even the final boss. Oh god. That's how intense the previous one was that I thought that was the second one. Teacups. Cool. Probably have to follow. It's that one, right? It's that one, right? How big's the AoE? Very. Good thing I just did yesterday the Eden raids with Shadowkeeper. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna be able to keep track of this. Fuck. I'm just gonna go over this way. Okay. My god. What were they smoking when they made these? Holy shit. Danger, danger, danger. One I can keep. This is like Smiling Friends meets Final Fantasy. I've only watched a wee bit of Smiling Friends, but I see what you mean. Oh shit, I didn't pay attention. Okay. They seem pretty convinced it's over here. I'm sure it's like Shadowkeeper where it's actually really easy to figure out where it's gonna land. Or like the planets in Endsinger, but to this day I still couldn't tell you how the planets revolve. So you're safe for a little bit until it's not. And I go over here. I'm good. Okay. Balloons. Hey, I got that mount, Tomato. Finally got that mount that you have. And funnily enough, I was just doing anti-tower before stream, so funny that we've got Calcabrina as well. Yeah, the only thing I could actually quote from Smiling Friends is, "How do I look, yellow man?" As in, like, you're about to go to school shooting. And then the other one is, ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, you look like... Good lords. I don't think I've been taxed in a dungeon since, like, Heavensward dungeons. I think they really took to heart people saying that dungeons are too easy now. And I went, you know what? Fuck you. Make a stop. Jesus. Is it Haunted House from FF7? No, it's worse. Hey, kids! Your blood is up, I'm so sorry. Oh, I hate... Hey, that's... that's the same skeleton as, Hades. Okay, so it's a wall boss, okay. Don't have to worry about positionals, and neither does Ergo. Okay, circle is straightforward. Right, this one must be in the middle, right? Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. I need to, sorry, I need to read this fucking boss, the voice that I gave it. But where Drummer is meant. No, it's vampire. Never mind. Okay, I don't know why I got a tick. I'll take it. But where? No. Okay, that's out. Okay, that's in. I hate this. Okay, this time I'm not gonna go... Oh, well. Oh, I can phase through. Okay, that's good. Didn't know I could do that. Oh, fuck. Against spirits. Okay, so don't be a spirit. Got it. Stings a bit. Okay, so turn into a spirit. Go as far away as possible, right? That's usually how it works. Against spirits, okay. So does this stop me from getting hurt by what? Against the living. Is this gonna run out before I turn? No, I think. Well, we're about to find out. Oh no, it's oh no. Okay. So I think I safe like that. Why would you run? Why would you run? GG. Yeah, that's how I feel. Right. My god. Like, excuse me. I'm not doing expert. We're getting ether currents. Right. Right, placing bets. Actually, can I do polls from OBS? Right. Do we think I'm going to get 3 lines? So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 in 8 chance. 1 in 8 chance. What do we think? So 1 in 8 chance is what? You're sweating. It's over now. Don't worry about it. So 1 in 8 chance is 12.5%. Got 12.5% of getting 3 lines. Yeah, this is why I probably will never heal, because holy fuck. Right. Let's just get this over with. Come on, 3 lines. You bitch. Okay. Let you just start watching Smiling Friends this week, so it's very fresh. Ah. Yeah, let's hand this in, and then I'll go get my half a level from Chloe. This is how you level healers, by not playing them. Welcome back. I guess you were able to find my daughter, no doubt in her usual spot. She never was one to do things the easy way, you know, as much of a stickler for traditions as she is. She actually works for the railroad company. Still got it handed to her. She manages to work towards a promising future without losing sight of her roots. I sure am proud of her, but don't tell her I said that, well, you wouldn't want her getting a big head about it, or nothing. Well, I'd say, daughter of mine, I have taken up enough of your time, but it was nice meeting you. Thanks a million. Yeah, it's... bad for us, good for Tita. Right, let's go to the shower. Six stacks, yeah. And I didn't die. Meow, 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 meow. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I will take... I mean, I'm not really gearing things up just now, so I'm going to take the map. And then I'll take the poetics from here. Wait, double check that I've not got a treasure map. No, I only have the Moogle ones. Yep. And then I will take the silver certificate. Yeah. Half a level. Silver certificates. Right, I've got the framer. Oh god, I'm going to have to item search everything. So I've got that. I don't seem to have that. I don't seem to have that. Do I have the corgi earring? Yeah, okay, so it's these that I don't. So we can have Amaric on our ear, or we can have Amaric on our neck. Let's go for the neck. I'm just double checking that I definitely don't have it somewhere else. Okay. And that'll go into the armoire and then never touched again. Is that Goku? Well, it might not be Goku, it's definitely a Master Roshi outfit. My goodness. Have I got another diary to pick up? No. That's tomorrow. Let's put this map away before I forget, because I actually have... Now is... I can go gather another one. Right, I've got one in that retainer. So we shall go to here. That's where I went last time. Yeah, so well, after gathering this map, the next thing that I'll be doing is currents. monkey. So turn on salvage, snagging, I think. I forget how to submerge. When you can't do it with your mount. Come on. Did I jump in? No. Nope. Is it shift in space? Nope. Alt in space? Nope. Control space? Control space. There we go. Tender Valley, Return of the King, Best Boy, Cozy Familiar Feelings with Some Funky Mechanics. Other one, Hellscape. Get me out, get me out, get me out. Where's the... I don't know which button it is. Shit. Which button is it? Okay, that's gig, okay. Got the map. Okay. So now... So I should have... Search Ryan. Can I... Does anyone know... Can I use the map... I need to get away from this person that's melding or whatever they're doing. Hold on. It's going to drive me insane. Straber Deadwalk. Please no. Please God. What is this? Stop, stop, stop. Wait, what the fuck? Yep. Okay. Can I use this map and then just have it ready when the portals can appear? Because you can use the map right now, right? And for melding, you need one max level crafter to do it for you, to do it yourself. Ah, shit. Okay, that was the one thing that the static told me was, hey, but this, the static said, we'll do your armor, but you need to meld. You can get an NPC to do it. That sounds expensive. That sounds really expensive. Okay, and then as for this map, I'm gonna risk it, so I'm gonna use it. Okay, so it's in our Carpaccio, so I'm just not gonna go to it until the treasure maps come out. It costs 2,000 gil per meld of the best materia. So now, is it guaranteed or is it also a chance? Plus 54 materia. Well, because that confuses me then. Why don't people just use the NPC? Because I've seen like horror stories of people going through like 90 materia to meld. Why not just get an NPC to do it? If it only costs 2,000 gil. Or is it different for pentamelding? Okay, so I can gather one more before I have to start like mailing somebody maps. Nervac said they would do mail me maps, but I don't. Well, like, I think you have to have the crafter to overmail stuff. Okay. Any crafter though, right? So I'm gonna have to start grinding on. Well, which one's got? What's my highest crafter? My carpenter's at 92. Okay, so I'm doing that over the next couple of weeks. Gotta just disband because we ain't doing. Okay. You can just trade the materia and piece of gear to someone and make a meld it for you, no? Yes, but they did specify. Well, I think if they're going to the effort to making me the gear, the best I can do is try and meld it. Sorry, I'm just taking a mental break from those dungeons. Hope that's alright. I'm just sort of... Yeah, let's just chill a little bit. So I've got Domain Enclave money for tomorrow. I've got my custom deliveries for tomorrow ready. I shouldn't be selling these. I'm not... Well, does a tank need tenacity anymore? Well, let's get rid of the ones that I definitely won't be using, which is spell speed and whatnot. Imagine 22k per busted material and you lose hundreds of them to that. Okay, I don't need piety. I might need tenacity. I don't know. I'll need to know how to gear things. Spell speed. I won't need spell speed. That's another 2,000. Might need determination, so I'll keep a hold of that. Oh, it's 9 o'clock, which means the new... I know I said no distractions, but if I don't do these, I'll forget. So we've got Raw Star Quartz, which I believe is an Ultima Full. And then Integral Log, I think it might also be an Ultima Full. Yes. Okay. Let's just get that done before I forget. I am full of contradictions, what can I say? Whispers. According to the balance, the melds are crit and direct hit. That's Dark Knight. Don't know what it is for Gunbreaker. Well, should we know? Shouldn't we wait until we know what is on the raid gear? Like, probably by the time that I start doing X runs, I will have a couple of pieces of Arcadian gear, I imagine. At least get an idea, fair. But I hear you on a journey, now a memory faded from sight. You're still here. Like, I know some people are sick to death of Closing the Distance, but I still think it's an absolute banger. Actually, I saw somebody online recently say that Flow Together, and Closing the Distance all sucked, and I was like, how could you say something like that? Like, I don't often see people agree with me on this sentiment, but I still feel it's true. Of like, I think it's okay to say that your favorite song might not be the best song. Like, I think overall, Shadowbringers had a better soundtrack, but there's more tracks from Endwalker that I emotionally am attached to. Does that make sense? Like, I think Endwalker's soundtrack is weaker, but I think the ones that are there for me are really, really important. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Night follows day. Not the hugest fan of any of those songs, but they're nowhere near bad. Like, I can totally understand why people might not like Closing the Distance anymore, because they were either like farming and waiting for key to spawn or whatever. That's totally fine, but like, I still think there should be a toggle to turn off the vocals for this zone. I still believe that. Nothing. Where is it? We've got enough. I like Smile. I think Smile was about to come out my lips. Now, okay. I think the first instance of Smile in the MSQ was weird. I don't know why I said it like that. I think... Wait. Samara Vieira. Okay. Yeah, the first time it was used was weird. I think when it was used in the credits / epilogue, it was good. And I genuinely do enjoy listening to Smile. I think that's partly why I like Dawntrail and Smile a lot, because they're so different. I feel like they're very different from what we've previously had. It's a nice shake-up. But I can, yeah. I knew when I heard Smiles, like, this is going to be pretty divisive. Maybe not even divisive. Like, I can totally understand why somebody wouldn't like it. But for some reason, I don't feel that way about Flo in Close in the Distance, where I just think that I'm surprised that anybody could dislike them. If I had one more turn in, I'd get... Wait, hold on. Okay, let's quickly do like a gold saucer thing to get another 10,000 gil. Yes, and it was also during... when they were... I'm trying to like be like vague, a little vague. It was like just before the second half of the story kicked in. Right, hold on, I need to consult my list of squadrons that have the unique armor. Right, do you, Rylhar, have... No. Dismiss. Nanasomi, you definitely don't. Defull Tia. No. Okay, now we focus on ether currents. What level? 91, 92. Oh, I need to... Actually, no. Sorry, take that back. Quick deviation to Gold Saucer. Because I don't have money anymore. Because I spent it all. Tyler, welcome. How are we? Let's punch Gilgamesh a couple times. And another one. That's 2. And 3. Yep, 10,000 gil, thank you. Now we do the story. Well, no, we don't do the story. We are doing currents. On the hunt train, shout, chat, brain rot, of course, still in full course. Of course! How else are people going to keep themselves from going insane doing hunt trains all day? A bad case of the Blue Devils. Wezanpe of the Shishizenwezi Springs in Short One Porter. Even. Hey, you traveler, you came here down from Tuliolal Trail, right? Happy to see women on the road, maybe nursing a sore head or some such. You're okay hanging in there. How am I? I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I don't know how to think about that. No sign, huh? I work here at the refinery. It seems I have a problem. It's a friend of mine, Kayamene. She set out for Tuliolal. I will get that right. Tuliolal. Not long back, but only her Ronique returned, pulling an empty wagon. Was thinking the animal just got spooked by something. Sent Kayamene sprawling in the dust and tailed it back here. But if you didn't see her, say... You couldn't go and have another look, could you? I'd go myself, but I'm 2 hands down as it is. Sure. Thanks, friend. She was taking cargo ceruleum to Tuliolal Trailhead. You know the way, right? Just take the road southeast for the town. She'll be somewhere along. If you find her, tell her to get our hide back as quick as she can. We've got work to do. Oh, so that's to be... That's for the dungeon. But we're not worrying about that right now. I'm fairly sure... Oh, I don't actually know now. I don't know whether they reduced the number of instances in the .01 patch or not. Oh well, sucks to be me. Kayameni. Ah, finally, you don't know how good it is to see a friendly face. Wesenpay sent you. God, he's going to dock my pay, isn't he? Well, at least the Runique and the wagon made it back. A good thing it all happened after... So yeah, now turn all those materia into the ones that people want and just rake in that cash. Although in saying that, you've got your submarines. You make several millions a week, right? I wish I could take the money from the submarines. Anyway, I think it happened all after I dropped off the ceruleum too. Don't want to think of how much company would charge me if I'd lost the load. Maybe that's why the beast was after. Well, I didn't tell you about the beast, did I? I was just out from the trailhead when it sprang out of nowhere. Naturally, my Runique bolted. Managed to hold on this far, but eventually lost my grip and took a dirt bath. Still, it could have been worse. At least I didn't break anything. It was you that found me, not the beast. Speaking of, you didn't see it on your way down, did you? A horrible blue blobby thing. Blobby, Mr. Blobby. Sure looks like the Dragon Quest line. Just like that. Oh god, it's the beast that's found me. This is blue mages in their final form. There's a more aggressive down by the trailhead, I swear. Why is it not attacking? Oh, bye then. I guess it took one look at you and lost its appetite. Thanks, partner. I lived here my whole life and never seen anything like that blue blob before. But others have. I heard about them from my fellow tappers, like ceruleum with skin, they said. Started showing their ugly faces a few years back, prowling around the wells. They reported it to the foreman, but they weren't interested, the way they consider it. As long as we've still got our limbs attached, the blobs aren't a threat. The damn well better change their minds about them now. If it's not enough for the best employees could have got killed, they could have lost a wagon load of ceruleum. Plastic, would you come back to the offices with me? They can't wave it away so easily if both of us are telling the same story. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Come on, let's head back to the Shiseniwezi Springs. Right, just tangent. I am determined to pronounce all these things correctly, because if we can pronounce all those fucking Rogadan names and such, then we can learn to pronounce Mesoamerican and Native American names. That's where I'm at. So I will get the hang of it. Right, hand it in as a healer, because XP. Moment last. For a moment there, I didn't think I'd see the old place again. And I can tell you right now, I'm not taking another wagon out until the company tells me exactly what they're going to do to protect their precious employees from the rotten blobs. Are you with me? Okay, I've got... I think... Is there just one more to do in this zone? Yeah, one in here. It's up here. It wasn't what's the word I'm looking for here? It's dialogue you would have to find for yourself. But did anyone catch the dialogue referencing the lightning strikes from FF10 in the 5th zone? I got a good laugh out of it. Runique Seeker. The distant lowing coming from the far reaches of Lake Torai seems to be indicate something is amiss. Well met, traveller. Have you perhaps seen a Runique calf around here? I spotted a youngster south of Lake Toari. Seemed like they'd gotten separated from their kin. With all the hungry fiends that roam the area, the poor beast doesn't stand much of a chance without someone to protect it. Thing is, I'm just not cut out to defend it from any would-be predators. You, on the other hand, seem more than capable of handling yourself. Would you be willing to seek out the calf and escort it back in my stead? They ought to be somewhere in the south of the lake. I never saw that, okay. So it's when you're in, like, the Oblivion, not offices, the Oblivion Cave in Heritage Found. There's a bit of dialogue talking about jumping out at the right time. Because I think, like, the context was where we're talking about, like, how there's all these, like, conductors. And I was like, this seems like an ample time to talk about jumping in and out of something 200 times. There's the calf. It eyes you expectantly. Escort the Runique safely to its owner. Should you fail to defend the calf or move too far away, it will return to the starting position. Oh my god. Right, can I at least be on my mount? Yes, okay. There's every chance I'm going to have to fight enemies as we go. Okay. Where's my chocobo? So you think you can ride this chocobo? You know what? It's just safer if I stay off. Can I at least run? No. It's not keeping up. Ooh. Gone. Ah, yeah. Yeah, like, I should probably specify, like, part of the reason why I believe we're going to get there's some sort of ASEAN nonsense going on with the raids is because the symbol for the Arcadian looks a bit like, I think it's Ultima's sigil? Not Ultima, Ultima, then A. There you are. You return the calf. What a relief to see the hit so unharmed. Be surprised how often Runique calves go astray. In most cases they fall to prey to some fiend, but such is the way of nature. If we can manage to get there before the fiends and raise a calf from a young age, they make for excellent beasts of burden. I'm not suggesting I'd go as far as to kill a calf's parents to single one out. Yeah, I do make a point of trying to rescue any stragglers I happen across. The way I see it, that's as much a part of nature as any other fate a Runique could meet. Thank you, Traveller, for bringing this one back safe and sound. I shall do my utmost to take care of it. Okay, now I should be able to fly. Sharp. Alright, let's just clear the map and get more XP as well. You should get like 10 times the amount of one discovery when you complete the map. Oh, spot there. I've been playing a butt ton of Zenless Zone 0. Oh, this must be where the fate is, right? So are people just waiting? Okay. Cool. 5 more minutes. That's what they all say. Well, I know where one of the super fates is now. Now, is that one for the chipmunk outfit, or is that for the capybara? That's the mount, okay. I could teleport, but you know what? I'm just gonna chill. Let's just chill for a little bit. I've been taking it pretty easy in 14, like especially since completing the MSQ. I'm just like, take my time. I don't want the burnout I gave myself after playing Endwalker the way I did. So, to being able to get any fates for, have enough of that for the horrific rodent outfit. When I saw the mascot in Living Memory, I was like, fuck. I'm not super familiar with this game, so that's why I'm not yapping for once. I'm just really happy to be here with you folk. Yeah, you're more than welcome to just vibe. You don't even have to talk about the game itself. But I know for a fact you have an Xbox that lets you play the free trial up to level 70, blah 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 blah. I'm not doing the copy pasta today. It's an MMO. I don't get extra XP, so I should probably get like 500,000, I think. It's 500,000. Yeah, it's 10 times the amount of one discovery. So that's what I will get all these quests done another day. Me and MMOs are so hit and miss, but I could maybe give it a try once my brain's in order. I would love to run through the early game with people, and I've how many years I've been telling Ali to play 14 and she still hasn't. So choose my battles, you know. Oh, just because I saw the XP was for Conjurer. Somebody cleared Palace of the Dead solo with Conjurer, like today or yesterday, for the first time. Not White Mage, Conjurer. Okay, I went to the one Aetheryte that didn't have. Okay. I get to start my ADHD treatment next month. Watch me finally play everything folk has been telling me for years. Yeah, I've actually got myself got a pre-assessment to do for ADHD. Something for myself to look into. I would be curious to know what I'm like on Adderall. Auntie knows best. Nakente is fretting over her young charge as she is wont to do. Oh, Shallow, what am I to do without you? I keep telling you to take a hunter with you when you leave town. Well, if it isn't Her Majesty's guest, did you enjoy your tour of Yupi's Halo? I was told you even helped set the water distribution systems to rights. No, I could really use someone with your talents right about now. The woman in charge of that very farm just left for the wilderness without a bodyguard. Seems to me she's investigating something, but there's no reason to put herself in danger. Last I heard, she was seen walking up the hill and east of the farm. Could you make sure she's alright? What relief. You're looking for a young Shatona by the name of Shaloaki. Now, off you go, and thank you, dear. Just excited to hopefully be able to do the dishes. Yeah. Executive dysfunction's a bitch. Your assessment goes well, even if it's no, then it's good to rule it out, get pointed. Exactly, like, the worst they can say is no, and then I can rule it out. I'm gonna go get this Aetheryte and pick up the current quests from over here. Maybe a different mount. Let's go for Funny Cat. I don't know if I will, but I own oh god, I don't know what it's called. Megaton Musashi on Steam now. Maybe I stream that at some point in while we wait for Gundam Breaker 4. Fit for survival. Yopoya is gazing anxiously down the path. Excuse me, do you have a moment? If you're headed south, I would ask a favour. My friend went out to study the plant life and hasn't been back. He's had a bad habit of getting absorbed in his work and losing track of time. Last I saw him, he was headed southeast of here. If you could just check in on him, I would sorely appreciate it. Okay, and then we're going to get that ether out as well. I will say, well, like if after you're being able to do the dishes, I don't know if you want to have to your brain to think, well, I'm gonna have to play 5 hours of FF14. Please go away. You're not gonna chase me, right? You're gonna come over here and then you're gonna run away again, right? Yeah. See, I thought so. Now, this is a fascinating succulent. Its development is clearly abnormal, proof perhaps that this species has adapted its new environment over time. Hello there, stranger. What are you doing out here? For that matter, what am I doing out here? Did I get distracted and wander off by the safe zone again? Yupoya's probably worried sick about me. I'll have to thank her for sending you. But first, we need to hurry back to the drift downs before some terrifying creature tries to ruin our day. Do I have to walk you back? For fuck's sake. People are useless. Come on. I sense a hostile presence. Yeah, it's me. Hi. Identify as a hostile presence. As a fucking threat. Now, I would normally say, watch out, there's a lot of spoilers, like, in where we're going, but, like, this is, like, so many hundreds of hours into the game, like, you'd forget. The expansion's been out for 2 weeks at this point. Welcome back. Glad to see you're both in one piece. Yo, the One Piece? Forgive me, Yopoya. I was so focused on the plants and nearly wandered headfirst into danger. If you hadn't sent this kind stranger my way, there's no telling what might have happened. Now, I better document my findings before I forget. Thanks again, ladies. Just a big ball threatening aura and crybaby tears, and you know what? I'm cool. Yes, I will make you cry. I will also cry. See, we both lose. Sorry about him, he grew up in Everkeep, you see, so he's not used to seeing plants in their native habitat. Heritage found is rather unique in that regard. 30 years ago, when the geography changed, vast swaths of native flora died out while the rest were forced to mutate drastically in order to survive. Worthy of studying, I'm sure. I ought to know it's not safe out here. I wish he wouldn't be so careless. In any case, I'm grateful for you keeping him safe, and seeing as he didn't think to reward you, suppose I'll have to do it. I swear he'd forget if his head wasn't attached. Okay. Back we go for the other. I assume that's where the other Super Fate is, ergo. In the top left. Don't worry, my memory's poop, I won't remember. No? Okay. Bum, bum, bum. DPS dummy. Ah, okay. Yeah, I just unlocked the Sky Stone Sea or whatever it's called for this expansion. I assume that's the Aether right there. Not sure how I didn't pick it up last time. How much is a tombstone weapon? Is it still 1,000 or did it get bumped down to 500? I feel as though Endwalker made it 500. Something a little bit Spyro the Dragon bit of music here. I've not played enough Spyro to agree or disagree, unfortunately. I feel like Soul might. Yeah, I figured, like, as you were saying it, like, I'd change the music. Right, down we go. I also agree with Reddit for once, where I think it's time the aesthetician and character creator increased your options for hair color, because all the hair colors in a Solution 9 should be available to the players, I think. Like, it was annoying when I was doing when I was making Graha Blast, because I couldn't make his eyes as red as Graha's can be. But those hair colors are too vivid and saturated that it feels unfair to us. You know what? Do you know what I would even accept? I would accept. I mean, I say this because I'm several. Actually, let's see. How much playtime have I got? Now let me convert that into hours. I've got over 5,000 hours in this game. I would be happy if they said that you can unlock the extra hair colors in Solution 9. I can say that after 5,000 hours. Like, if you didn't want it for the starting zones and the starting expansions, fine. They don't know what hair dye is yet. Uishi. Uishi. He who remembers. Uishi's problem is perhaps best solved by an outsider like you. Now here's a face I haven't seen around these parts before. Could I borrow a moment of your time? See, a member of our group has been making frequent trips up the hill to the graveyard. I suspect there's a problem, but it doesn't seem willing to talk about it. Not to us, anyway. A stranger willing to lend a friendly ear. However, may convince him to open up. It's not much to ask. Will you travel out to the name slates and speak to them? The man you're looking for is a Shitona like myself. I'll turn into White Mage in a sec to get XP. But yeah, make that an option in Solution 9 to increase your hair color options. Because you know what would also be nice is even just like the hair colors we have now, but having the highlights be the saturated colors. That would be fun. I'm probably gonna hurt myself going as a White Mage and I'm trying to get past this enemy. God damn it. Food for thought, Yoshi P. They won't do it, but they should make the bike mounts rideable in Solution 9. Yeah, can I have the bright orange hair, like bright? That's my thing. No. No, you're gonna get muddy orange and like it. Perhaps in general, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, why bother, Tyler? Yeah, I think Solution 9 is too big of a zone to not have mounts. Like, I'm surprised that even Charlian and, well, I understand, like, Crystarium and Yulmore, well, it's because they're cities, right? It's because, like, they're considered cities rather than just, like, zones like Ralgor's Reach and Idleshire. Especially when it sells the things, yeah. Can't play a game without your bright orange hair. Well, I'll let you know when bright orange hair is available. I mean, you could use mods. I didn't say that. Nobody on this stream would endorse mods, obviously. I must admit, there's currently a hunt train where I am, and people are just spamming the word wall, whatever that means. I must admit, this is not the sort of place one expects to make idle conversation with strangers. Are you one of those travellers from beyond the barrier everyone's been talking about? That explains why I haven't seen you around. Let me ask you something, outsider. Have you ever visited a grave to pay your respects? Yes. Honouring the dead is a common aspect of many cultures, I suppose. In that case, perhaps you could help me with something. Take a stroll around here, and if you happen to spot any particularly grimy gravestones, I ask that you wipe them off. It's a lot of work for one man alone, so your assistance would make a great deal to me. Would mean a great deal to me. Sure. I'll give them the old huck to, as the kids like to say. When they have to fly over the big wall, okay. Wow, so thrilling on trains. Apparently that girl's quit her job, hired a publicist, and has like moved all the way to LA. As the kids like to say, you said that, but it made me feel old. Yep, makes me feel old. Oh, what was it today? There was something today that I was reading. It's just like, this game came out 20 years ago, in the far-off year 2004, and I'm like, God damn it. 2004 is 6 years ago, right? See, just a side tangent. You see, when I make that noise, or like when I'm sad or upset, I'm specifically like thinking of Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but I've not watched it in so long. I don't even know if that's what he sounded like. One of my best friends right now is like 24, and shit she says to me gives me physical psychic damage. Yeah, that's how it feels talking to Zyle. Yeah, so yeah, specifically when I'm making that noise, it's meant to be Salem, because I just remember him getting upset at things. Oh, excellent. So at least people know that's what I'm on about. Those gravestones look much better now, thanks to you. Perhaps I should say name slates. Too bad the names are all written in Alexandria and I can't make heads or tails of them. You know about the regulators people wear these days? Whenever someone dies, every last memory of their existence is erased. As an unfortunate consequence, this graveyard has been all but abandoned. I'm about to fix that. What else am I to do? Stand idly by and let the headstones be lost to time? No. If no one's going to give a damn, then it will have to be me. In Tural, it was taught to honour the dead, but here I am, the minority. Most seem to forget and entrust their memories to the cloud. That's why I can't talk about it with the others. They wouldn't understand, not like you do. Thanks again, stranger. Oh, that's a very bittersweet quest. There's people at my work who are younger than Shrek. Ugh. My sister is younger than 9/11. Seems legal, yeah. But hey, good news, folks. England lost the Euros. I know none of us here give a shit about sports, but they lost the Euros, so suddenly I care about football. I think this is the last one I need to do for this zone. Nope, there's two in here. Oh, they are different. Okay. Oh, I need to go around, don't I? That looks like I need to go around kind of thing. My friend, Sholo? I don't want to fuck up that pronunciation, but I would guess that's Sholo. The one who's 24. I didn't know who the Spice Girls were and had to cry over that. Fucking hell. Oh, I got it. Okay. Name pronunciations are very important to me. Which is why I bang my head every time someone calls me Cat or P on stream. Yeah, I should probably get that commissioned as an emote. Although I don't know if that reinforces the problem. Not to me, because it probably is a little accurate. What did I say? Lauren didn't know Billie Piper was a pop star before she was an actress. That one really hurt me. You saved my life. For a moment there, I thought I'd had to use my regulator. Now, somehow doubt an adventurer like you just so happened to be passing through. The research sent you to find me, didn't he? Better head back to explain what happened. You may as well join me. I'm sure he'll want to know you're safe. Right, question about Solution 9 and Everkeep. Hey, they don't have a cloud anymore, right? That's not... What happens when they die? I was showing her the boys and they started listing the members of the Spice Girls and she was like, "Hoomst," I had to pause and go aside. Oh, the boys are so good. I'm still to catch up on season 4, but I like... Great show. I think I've watched the first 2? I've watched the first episode for sure. I don't know if I've watched the second episode, I forget. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people in Solution 9 are going to have a very rude awakening when they realise... I assume the regulators no longer work. Or there is a limited supply remaining. Gods be good. That was the last of my soul cells. I could have really died there. Thanks for your help, by the way. So, what brings you out here to the middle of nowhere? That's a nice shade of red. Can we have that shade of red? I don't know if that... Hold on. I'm going to Garland Tools right now to see if that's a colour of red we can even have. Her name is let's see. Sholaki. Appearance. Okay, it seems to be a hair colour that exists. Never mind. Reckon the one... Yeah, they still wear them. I reckon the ones who had souls in them before the cloud got shut off still have those stored. But, like... I don't know. I feel like somebody should go around the city and collect them all and say, "You're on your last one, okay, thanks." No stream events, I will not. I like my question mark posture. It's part of my character. It's mostly for me, but yeah, it's meant to be for other people as well. Ugh. Lauren doesn't want me to have scoliosis, so I will stretch. Auntie Nakente sent you after me. That makes 2 people who just saved my life then. Would you mind coming with me to see her? I want her to know I'm safe and grateful besides. There's a hunt train on in Lich soon. Not today. I'll start doing hunts when I've got everything unlocked, but also not today because I've already done those dungeons were pretty intense and yeah. Just thought you'd let me know. No, I appreciate it. I do. I've heard people use is it Faloop for hunt trains? I'm still on like the Centurio hunt Discord. I don't know if that's still the one or if I should move elsewhere. Sat on your couch like a squiggly snake, and this is how I like it. It feels comfortable now. Then if it feels comfortable now, why would it hurt later? Explain that, scientists. The trains are a bit exhausting. Philip and I got into Link Shell too. Okay. Yeah, for the time being, I'll probably stick to the Centurio one. But I do know for a fact it can be unreliable, that people have like killed S ranks before the Discord even announces it. Oh no, shit. I need that XP. Welcome back, dear. Can't thank you enough for rescuing this poor, reckless fool of a girl. You're not a child anymore, Shallow. Act your age. Now, what do you say to the kind stranger who saved your life? I know I've already told you once before, but thank you truly. I'm Shallowaki, and I'm in charge of Yuyepi's Halo. To tell the truth, I'm still learning how everything works. I used to be an electrop engineer, but for some reason the government reassigned me. And I'm Nikente, the farm's coinkeeper. Or resident nag, depending on who you ask. Might we have your name, hero? Plastic rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? I mean, to be honest, To be honest, the name Plastic makes more sense for her to be part of Alexandria than anywhere else, right? Maybe that's the lore for Plastic, is she's actually from the 12th. Oh, like, okay, this is kind of like very obvious. No, is this a spoiler? It is a spoiler, but I don't know how much of a spoiler it is. I'm just gonna type. I'm gonna type it to Ergo discreetly, and then I'll leave it at that. Um, um, okay, I'll just type that there, and I'll send it later. Anyway, that's a name you best not forget, Shallow. You'd be dead were it not for her. Now, why in the world would you leave the safety of the outskirts all by yourself? You've been acting so strange lately. Clearly you're hiding something, so what is it? There's really no getting past you, is there? Fine, I'll explain, but you have to promise to keep it a secret for now, alright? The truth is, I noticed that the farm's harvests have been shrinking year over year, and I can't for the life of me figure out why. The staff are all doing great work, and as a former engineer, I can say for certain that the equipment is all but proper working order. I even checked the pylons, and the readout was totally normal. But I know there's a problem. The longer we wait, the worse it will get. In a few years, the crops may stop growing entirely. Something has to be done. Very random, but what's your October look like availability-wise? I have a very quick glance at my time tree. October at the moment looks empty. That can change on a dime, but at the moment it's empty. Well, it sounds serious, and I appreciate that you're taking the initiative to solve it, but I worry about you, Shallow. I can't have you putting your life in danger. Plastic, would you be willing to help her look into the matter? As an outsider, your idea of normal is sure to be different from ours. I reckon a fresh set of eyes will be able to spot something we can't. I'll be near you on the 27th. I may pop in to see you if you're not busy, as Mike will be at a gig. Okay, yeah, sounds good. Sounds good to me. It's sure to be different from ours. I reckon a fresh set of eyes will spot something. She's right, I could certainly use an unbiased perspective. Would you please help me, Plastic? No. Okay. Right then, with that said, I think that what you ladies need now is a good meal. Have a seat, and your Auntie Nicanti will fix you some fresh veggies. I am not going to the Blink-182 gig, no. She walked 5 feet away. Oh, there we go. She's pretending to walk in. I definitely thought she was going to walk off screen. The hunter told me everything from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for taking such swift action. These soldiers require energy gathered from lightning, and yet lightning also proves to be their weakness. Apparently it took a nasty jolt in the Thunder Yards and went berserk. Honestly, what were they tinkering with offensive output when they could be correcting this glaring flaw in the design? Rest assured the engineer in charge will hear all about this in my report. Sorry for the trouble. I hope this small token will suffice as compensation. Rip, I'm going. I was weirdly hoping I'd get to see you. Remarkably more sober this time. When is the last time we've ever seen each other sober, huh? Okay, I can fly. Right. Let's get this map cleared. I don't have boosted mount speed and living memory because it's such a pain to get from fate to fate, and people are not willing to give me a lift. I suppose I could do a mount farm, technically. Not a mount farm, a fate farm, but it'd be disingenuous. Just this little bit over here, and then we're done. I've stopped drinking for the most part, definitely not to the level you saw me at last anymore. Okay. I mean, in your defense, you were not the drunkest person at your own party. Do 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 do. Also, this is another zone that has very FF9 music. Or at least that village zone music did. Honestly, I forgot there was photos in the first place. I'm afraid to know what they're like. Alright, heritage found. Done. Right. The thought of doing living memory right now, HD's been holding me back and scared to see what there's on there now. I have really no idea. I mean, I assume it's a lot of your friends' ball sacks, I'll be honest. If I were to assume. I wish I could see... Okay, I definitely need to go here, so I might as well spawn at this one. How many is there to do? 4 quests. Okay, you know what? I'll just lump it. Whee! I forget one. I think it's like a... Is there like a lost child or a child playing hide and seek? That's like what's happening here. There we go. Stack of crates. You find a hidden scrap of parchment inscribed with the next clue. Congratulations on solving the first riddle. Here's your next clue. 4 lamps loom over streets of glass, but only one true light shines on Her Majesty. I'm so glad it's an MMO and it'll just be like, it's one of these. There's like there's a handful of quests that give you no hints. Great job solving the second riddle. I'm so good at this. Here's your next clue. Over the river in the sight of the spiral, behind the pointy hat inside the shrubs you seek. Like, I've still to complete the quest, oh, I forget what it's called now. It's a Realm Reborn one. It's like the greatest thing you'll never know or something. I hope this is an MMO I like because they seem fun. I just get lost so easily. Do you mean lost, like, geographically, or do you mean, like, there's too much to do and there's too much indecision? Because apart from, like, the original, lost mentally and geographically. Okay. I would say geographically, most of the zones are fine. Like, the original zones are a bit more complex. And then in terms of, like, mentally, my recommendation is there, how big are this? Right. See this quest here? It's got a little exclamation mark, and I assume it's meant to be a Q for quest, right? If it's blue and has a plus, it means it will unlock something, which means you should definitely do it. So if you do the one with pluses, you'll never go wrong because you're always unlocking something or doing something towards your main goal. And FF scares me because I think of it as being a wild lore-wise. The good thing about Final Fantasy is each number is meant to be. They're independent of each other. You don't have to play 1 through 13 to understand 14. There will be references to FF 1 through 13, 15, 16, but they're not... You don't know. Like granted, like, I played FF9 for the first time a few years ago, and only now I'm like, oh, that's a reference to 9. Oh, that's a reference to 9. I mean, that would be my basic suggestion, is just follow where all the plus signs are. You'll find a hidden scrap of parchment. Your dab hand at this. Just one final clue. Princess awaits your return. P.S. You also need the password. I want to be your canary. Now that, speaking of, that's an FF9 reference right there. I want to be canary. Want to be your canary is the name of the play that they play within FF9. I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't played 9. Oh, the mount speed is so slow. Those are Spriggans. Oh, they've got little glass. They've got little glasses. Hello, Spriggans. Oh my god, you're a little fucking nerd. Spriggans are one of my favorite creatures in Final Fantasy. Oh, what a nerd. They're so cute. They're little sprites of earth ether that like to collect collect and eat rocks. They're not mandatory to know. That's good. I'm looking at your Arceus with the evolution quest for Overquill or whatever you spell it. Oh, that fucking... So, I rate the story of Legends Arceus pretty low. No, this is... I'm going in the wrong direction. This is for the... Okay. I was going to say... I am... again... Excited is probably a strong word, but I will enjoy trying out Legends ZA when it comes out. Mostly just to see what new Mega evolutions there are. Because if there's not, I'll riot. The story of Legends Arceus really pisses me off, but I do like parts of it. I think the only lore you need to know for ZA is that in the Kalos region, like 1,000 years ago, they dropped or launched a fucking nuke in a war, and that's why we have mega evolutions, because of the energy or something. That's pretty much it. And there's a 9-foot tall man called AZ. He's like, what if you stretch Astarion's hair and body to 9 feet tall? Yes. I say Astarion only because he's got white hair. Whoa, you found me. I guess you know the password too, right? I want to feed your pony. I want to greet your kitty. Phrasing. I want to be your canary. Let's not do that to Astarion. Amazing, you pass with flying colours. Now that you've finished, I thought I'd tell you how I came up with my clues. The first clue was, by yesterday's gate stands a tiny mountain piled high. Of course, I'm at the entrance to Yesterland and the stack of crates a few steps away. There was one kid who used to hang around by the gate and make sure any newcomers quickly got the lie of the land. Pretty nice of them, huh? Time for the next one. The 4 lamps looming over streets of glass, well, they're the streetlights in Starglass. The bit about one true light shining on Her Majesty's because you were supposed to look for the street lamp closest to the Meso Terminal. I definitely did that. From there, you can see Queen Sphinx's statue from the air, between the air cab and the rails. Quite the sight. For the third part of my puzzle, my clue was over the river in sight of Spiral, behind the point hand thumb, hide the shrubs you seek. The river I'm talking about is the old Electrope River, and the Spiral is the air cabin station staircase. And the pointy hat? Easy. That's the building with the funny shaped roof. Whenever we used to play hide and seek, it was always a popular spot. I figured it'd be a great place to leave a clue. Last clue about the princess waiting for your return? Well, I wrote that because the princess lives in castles, and that's where I was waiting. I bet you're dying to hear about the password too, right? I Want to Be Your Canary is the code we used when we needed to keep something secret. It's the title of an old play about a princess who falls in love with a commoner. That's the great thing about this game. It's not just about having fun, it's also a great introduction to Yesterland for anyone who's just arrived. Everyone knows about the Bergmar Ring and the Esperance Wheels, don't they? I wanted to take folks off the beaten trail and make sure they learned our password. Although I guess I won't need it anymore. Still, I'm glad you played my game, miss. I think I'll go for a wander before around the place. It's been fun. Go for a last wander. Yeah, this girl's about to be deleted, literally. Oh, shit. I forgot to change outfits. Oh, yeah. I don't know how you feel about those kind of glasses, Tyler, but I've been wearing these. This is a new addition to the game. Been rocking these glasses for most of the new expansion. Or let's do dark tinted. I feel very cool, very trendy. There is pince nez ones, but not for the fashion slot. I'm super cool and trendy. Thank you. Finally, someone agrees. I want to be your canary. Yeah. Thank you for the head pass.
大丈夫、大丈夫。
Let's go do the one over here, because at least with the Aether I can travel to it easily. Any fates around here? Nope. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to the gardens, yes. I went to the wrong place, god damn it. It must be that one? Do. Also, by watching this stream, you're actually, you can, after watching 6 hours of watching somebody play FF14, you can get this mount for yourself. It's a little chocolate leaf boy. I think the event is still going on for that. I think the only negative is, I mean, I actually assume that the codes are timeless. I'm just looking around. I can't wait to be able to fly here. Tenacious tour guides. Well wishing at the wishing well. The tenacious tour guide appears to have some unfinished business. You'll never guess what just happened. There I was, right in the middle of one of my tours, and my customers just up and vanished. There's nothing worse than not being able to see something through to the end. I need to do something with all this pent-up pep. I don't think I've ever given you the tour, so how about it? I promise I won't take up too much of your time. Now, Canal Tile wouldn't be Canal Tile without its water, and where's better to dip your toes into local history than in 2 of our storied fountains? Come, I'll be waiting for you at the Font of Devotion. When we went to Universal Studios Japan, we did the Jaws attraction ride, which was like a guided tour with Jaws, and it was all in Japanese, but the actors were still giving it their all, and you tell by the tone like what was actually meant to be happening. There you are. For such an obliging participant, I'd have to pull out all the stops. According to the legends, there are 2 water sources imbued with mystical properties in Canal Tile. The first being this fountain right here. They say that a mere mouthful is enough to fill you with vim and vigour. I wonder if it's the same as the one in the US used to be. It was very good and I loved it. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's like a Jaws ride, and then there's like a Jaws themed restaurant, as well. I wonder if it's the same ride. I mean, it probably is like the same ride. I went on a boat. Yes. They pretended to fire a shotgun. They were ignoring the radio. We went into like it's definitely the same, yeah, most likely. Given that the town prides itself as a resort of revitalization, there could hardly be a more fitting fountain. Whether you believe the old tales about its healing waters is another matter. Myths are myths, after all. I hope you aren't too disappointed. Nevertheless, though its waters may be decidedly mundane, the font still lives up to its name. Over the years, crowds have flocked to the fountain, invariably leaving soothed and refreshed. For those who display such devotion, perhaps there is something to be gained from a gulp or two. I hope that whet your appetite, because another fountain awaits. Come and find me on the eastern side of town. It's not really a tour if you're meeting me in different spots. You're supposed to guide me. But whatever. Yeah, Lauren got a couple of frights on the Jaws rides. And there was... Jaws is popular in Japan for a very specific reason. So there was also a bunch of like merchandise. And Lauren's dad loves the film Jaws, so we're able to get him a bunch of Jaws things. Part of the reason Jaws is so popular in Japan is because Jaws is called Jozu, and like from Nihongo Jozu, it means like very good, very impressive. So people like Jaws because it's Jozu, because it's very impressive, because it's very good. There wasn't a Beetlejuice show where I was. No. Little silly, yeah. It's like the same thing as like, why Kit Kats are popular, because like Kitsukato means like you will surely succeed. Allow me to continue. You stand before another storied fountain. These wonders are said to bring happiness to whoever tosses in a coin. And if you're already blessed with happiness, I'm sure a different wish wouldn't go unanswered. My God. Plenty of folks used to do just that in the days gone by. Are the legends to be believed? Well, there's only one way to find it. Here, take this coin and make a wish. Jaws is your favourite film. I should probably watch it one day. I wish for this guy to go away. An unadorned coin, time-worn, the type you might expect to see languishing at the bottom of a fountain. This guy's stealing coins from the fountain and giving them back out to people. Speaking's hard. This is why I never read out loud while reading stream. Yeah, normally I don't. Normally when I stream 14, I'm doing stuff that isn't dialogue heavy, because a lot of the stuff that I read I don't actually take in. So. Oh, I did it again. Or did I fuck up? Yeah, decline. And should I watch the Jaws sequels? I know I ought not to ask, but what did you wish for? To get done what needs getting done, the strength to help as many people as I possibly can, for this journey to never cease. Yeah. Just got jump scared by 4 ads, Jesus. Yeah, the ad rolls on Twitch right now are disgusting. Jaws 2 is okay, but the others are eh. Ah, Traveller. You know, I've given this tour countless times, but not once have I made a wish myself. Not because I pour scorn on legends or anything like that, I just never got around to it. But thanks to you, I got to finish my tour. To mark the occasion, I think I might just toss a coin in. Now, as for my wish... If I had another chance at life, I'd want to connect with as many people as I could through my job. I worked here as a tour guide in my former life too. Before it became a home for the endless, living memory was open to living, breathing folk seeking relaxation and revelry. Boy, did I get a lot of people back then. I never tired of sharing my knowledge and hearing visitors' wonderful stories. I suppose that's why I took up the same job as an endless, and I'm proud of that. Proud of staying true to myself. Yeah, the amount of ads, Tyler, it's getting ridiculous. Like 90-second plus ads to watch somebody. Like I'm considering buying Twitch Turbo just so I don't have to see all these fucking ads. Suppose that's why I took up the job as an endless, proud of staying true to myself. But you didn't come to hear me harp on about my life. Thank you for sticking with me till the end. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Here's hoping our wishes come true. Farewell, my final customer. Yeah, the ads that I get on YouTube as well are also really bad. I just refuse to get like oh, the money! I was going to take that. I'm not willing to pay for like YouTube Premium or whatever it's called. Okay, 2 more to go. Volcanic disruptions. The restless Malala is fearing the worst. You! Yes, you, with the weapon! Pardon my candor, but you must accompany me to the Matchlock Menagerie this instant. What? No, I'm not asking you an allegedly outing. I'm asking you to save innocent lives. I've spied a trio of volcanic scorpions stalking after some defenseless animals. Were I to vanish and allow the scorpions to prey upon those creatures, I'd never forgive myself. We must make for the menagerie and defend them, no matter the cost. Obviously, I can't chase off a nest of hungry pests alone. I require strength, specifically your strength. Step lively, then. We've no time to lose. I have premium because I sleep to rain sounds, and that can only use you can only use background play if you have premium. I get student though, so it's like £7, which isn't that bad. Yeah, I don't want to pay. Like even Twitch Turbo, I think is like $12.99 a month, and I'm like, And it depends on if Twitch Turbo includes like a free sub or two, then maybe I'll shut up about it. But if it's just, yeah, I would want it to include a couple of free subscriptions for people, because then they're not, the person that I'm watching isn't really getting paid for me not watching their ads, you know? Exhausted Engineer. Blueprint Protocol. The Exhausted Engineer requires the aid of a sharp-eyed individual. All I wanted was a relaxing reprieve in Opal Springs. I never thought it would come to this. I've misplaced something precious to me, you see. A set of blueprints. I suspect I've dropped them on the way to the springs, but the terminal suddenly shut down as I was retracing my steps. I was so absorbed in my search, I couldn't even vanish with the others. Forgive me my boldness, but you seem a generous sort. I'm sorely in need of help. Find what I'm after, and I'll make it worth your while. Before my soak, I paid a visit to the Arena of Valor, so I'll leave that arena to you. For my part, I plan to scour the springs one more time. I already have Prime. Amazon will get no more money from me. Yeah. But if you have Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, that means you have Twitch Prime, which is a free subscription to your favorite streamer every month for free. Please consider using it here. Sorry, was that subtle enough? I'm almost free of having to fly. Well, soon I will be able to fly anywhere for another 2 years before the next expansion. I would give it to you, but I used it for Treasure Islands and Animal Crossing this month. Oh, I should do that. Oh, so I'm guessing the way it works is someone who's got a good island, and they say if you subscribe, you get an invite. Is that how it works? Because I should be doing that. Fighting familiars, wood versus solid gold. Because people do that for like Pokemon raids. They'll expect you to subscribe and then they'll let you in on the raid. Fighting familiars, wood versus solid gold. Will Malala tradition triumph, or will modernity make its mark in the monumental match? There appears to be a list of matches for the Arena of Valor. While the illustration of the clashing familiars catches your eye, it's a far cry from what you're after. I can send you the channel. I'll use the Discord. Nah, I'm not going to touch Animal Crossing probably until the next one comes out. But thank you though. Ice cream illustration. Need a frigid treat to beat the heat? Shock and awe your taste buds with volcanic lightning, a new flavor of frozen delight that's got its customers asking, how can something so hot be so cool? I mean, you're looking at me, right? Haha. Though the ice cream sounds dangerously delightful, the advertisement makes no mention of anything remotely architectural. These are not the blueprints you seek. I'm only back on it as I took a mental health break from Discord and went to go make 80s slasher themed islands. Yeah, maybe I should take a break from Discord one day, but until then... Well, no, it's how I play Cyberpunk, so I'm not going to give up Discord. Detailed documentation. A massive tower crowned with a statue of a golden woman is mapped out on a painstaking... A massive tower crowned with a statue of a golden woman is mapped out in painstaking detail. These appear to be blueprints to the Meso Terminal. The blueprints likely belong to the exhausted engineer. It would be best to return to Opal Springs and deliver them to her. And instead of doing that, we're gonna go up to here. So, became a mod for a has-been... I even when I finished reading that. A mod for a has-been hotel server, and it was great at first, but my mental health ended up taking a nosedive. Who knew a server for silly cartoon could be so taxing? Yep. I've still to watch Has-Been Hotel. But I know how much of your life was dedicated to it. Who knew a server? Yeah. Okay, I thought I could go up this way, but I guess not. So we're going around. Should I just teleport? Nah, not at this point. Like My Hero, but Has-Been's better. And My Hero's wrapping up soon, right? There's like 4 chapters left, 5 chapters left. I'll probably watch the pilot first and then watch it on Amazon. So yeah, apparently if you set your game to New Game Plus, you can get the zone to look how it used to look. But I'm happy with this kind of like bittersweet emptiness going on. Sad it's done, but glad I don't have to read any more fights that last 20 chapters. Wow, only 20 chapters? You would hate Jujutsu Kaisen then, cause fuck me, that we're still fighting Sukuna. Although in saying that, you're the one that got me reading JJK, so you probably know what it's about. It just goes on and on and on. It doesn't... Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't do OnlyFans, it does OnlyFans. That's good. Can I please fall down here, please? Please? Oh, for fuck's sake. Am I gonna have to go all the way around? God, fuck this game. Do you know what? Like, reading JJK in bulk is good, because you can just wait for the next... You can just read the next chapter there and then. When you're waiting week by week or bi-monthly, it's kind of takes its toll on you. Speaking of manga, Witch Hat Atelier is getting an anime, which I'm very excited for. And I'm still waiting for Akane Banashi to get an anime adaptation, but that's probably my favorite manga to read each week is Akane Banashi. And Witch Hat Atelier getting an adaptation is going to be really good. So people are going to love Chiefrey, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. I saw the scorpions. They're closing on 2 tiny critters as we speak. These volcanic monstrosities terrify me, but what terrifies me more is knowing that what they'll do to their quarry if we don't act swiftly. Worry not, little ones, I'm on my way. But yeah, I'm just tangent again. Witch Hat Atelier, don't wait for the anime. Please read the manga. The manga is absolutely gorgeous. And like, from what I've seen of the anime, it looks good, but again, the manga is so pretty, you'd be doing yourself a disservice not reading it. And then Dan to Dan's getting an anime adaptation. That, like, do you know what? It's great. It's great for me. All the manga that I'm reading these days are getting adaptations. It's fucking fantastic. I'm not up to date with Dan to Dan, but that's also a really, really, really good at manga. Oh, Ergo, you know that Class of '09 thing that I sent you? Well, since I sent you that, I've played both games, completed all routes, and I'm now waiting for the third game to come out. Over the weekend, I played 2 entire visual novels. And I told Tyler about it yesterday, day before. They're quite short, but my god, they were written so good. I need to watch more anime. My D&D DM gave me a profile on his account, so I need to actually use it. What am I watching on Crunchyroll? I assume you're talking about Crunchyroll. Panty and Stocking. I'm rewatching Outlaw Star. I've just finished Free Run. I don't think what else I'm watching. It's just those at the moment. God, I thought it was the end of me that took every drop of courage I could muster. Thankfully, the little ones managed to escape without a scratch. I ought to find them and lead them to the entrance before the other scorpions catch us in their sights. I'll meet you back there when all is well. Need to pop away, but hopefully I'll catch you next stream. Enjoy your night and see you. Okay. Yeah, good to see you, Tyler. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for keeping us company. I'll probably be wrapping up pretty soon anyway. But yeah, sleep well and yeah. White mage. You, my weapon-wielding friend, are a lifesaver. I realise all this escalated rather quickly, but you performed admirably under the pressure. To tell the truth, I have a bit of history with those scorpions. In my previous life, I was tasked with introducing new and exciting creatures into the Matchlock menagerie, and that our guests might know the wonders of the animal kingdom. As one might expect, the prospect of scorpions posed a great risk, and we often argued with the upper management as to whether keeping them would be worth the cost. In the end, however, the menagerie's creator ordered us to take them in. If they're just dying, I think it's making a horrific sound. I think it's the fan. Jeez. Make sure to eat the perishables as quickly as possible. Supposedly scorpion-based vodka was a popular delicacy in Alexandria before... Okay, I think... Is this the first time vodka's ever been mentioned in FF14? Scorpion-based vodka was a popular delicacy in Alexandria before the war. The higher-ups sought to recreate those drinks and share them with the masses by the way of a new exhibit. Time passed and I finally returned as an endless, only to discover the menagerie in shambles. Those thrice-damned scorpions have the run of the place now. I should have argued against the curator's plans when I had the chance. I should never agree to that terrible exhibit. No matter how hard I tried to let things go, those pangs of regret never were abated. Not ablated, ablated is something else. So when I spotted those innocent creatures wandering into the menagerie, I felt obligated to return to save what little I could. Thanks to my conscience is clear now, and fuzzy new friends are none the worse for wear. Oh, little capybaras! Coconut doggies. Capybara. Did these two originally belong to the menagerie? Perhaps the little ones were seeking out some hot springs. You may be onto something. Some species do love a good soak. If that's the case, then they might have lost their way on the road to Opal Springs. Regardless, I can rest easy in the knowledge that these two will have each other, even when I'm long gone. I should be able to escort them to safety from here. You have my deepest gratitude and presumably theirs as well. Hehe. I think this should be the last quest, and then I'm I can fly everywhere. I searched every nook and cranny for those blueprints, but I've not found a single scattered sheet. I don't know where they could have ended up. Please tell me you managed to track them down. Oh, my blueprints. My dear sweet blueprints. I have missed you. I just knew I dropped them on my stroll. Thank you ever so much for retrieving them. When we first began development on the Meso terminal, I drafted these blueprints for its design. If you can believe it, the finished product is the work of yours truly. Well, to be fair, the concept wasn't entirely my own making. I have Malala folklore to thank for its creation. According to said folklore, we Malala were refugees from another world. Our ancestors once lived in a sun-kissed paradise by the sea. That is until those very seas began to freeze and the calamity engulfed everything in its path. Under the protection of the Great Speaker, my ancestors were guided to this world and left in their homeland a towering statue of their saviour. The Speaker was a compassionate and selfless soul, sacrificing all she had to save her people. Not unlike Queen Sphene, no? With the legend of the Speaker as my inspiration, I incorporated Her Majesty's beauteous visage into the top of the terminal, forever at the heart of our city. A flawless idea, if I do say so myself. I gave everything. My passion, my time, my love of country. Country music, obviously. Her love of country. To see these blueprints given shape, they aren't merely pieces of parchment, they're my life's work personified. Yeah, I nearly left them to rot in the arena of valor. Left them to rot in the arena of valor. I wouldn't be laughing this off if I weren't so furious with myself, but what's important is that you've brought them back, and I owe you a great debt. At this rate, I may never meet Her Majesty face to face. All I wish to do now is gaze upon her glorious image before I fade away. You have my thanks, stranger. May fortune favour you always. There we go. All zones are now flyable. Let's get this exploring the map achievement, and then we can call it a day. Do I get a title for getting them all? Probably not. No. Do you know, I don't know if I'd want it as like a statue or what, but I really do think the Meso terminal is really pretty and would like something like something physical of it. That makes sense? Like maybe like a nightlight. Like obviously not like this, but like when it was lit up. Oh, shit. Where have I missed? Oh, come on. Fine. Okay. Let's go all the way over here, then. But we did it. Well, have I technically unlocked Expert yet? Yeah, I've not technically unlocked it yet. Nope, that's not true. Let me check my level. I have unlocked Expert, never mind. Got an Expert unlocked, got flying in all the zones, so I can start idling and trying to get the Capybara mount. Hunt trains. Chipmunk mount. I don't know if it's a chipmunk, but that's what I'm calling it. Squirrel, maybe? I assume this is where the Super Fate is. This very specific square of land. No, it's very small, maybe not. Okay. Where shall I... Let's just return. bum, 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 bum. Oh. Just while I remember. Let's do... Oh, I didn't even have to say it. I feel like I look like Mothman with these glasses. Thank you for the Pochita. Beautiful star, beautiful star. Do you know who we're going to raid? They actually started 4 minutes ago, so this is actually perfect timing. Let's raid Soren. You might recognize Soren from some of the commissioned art that I've done. For example, 2 of the pieces of art on here. They've done a few streams like over the last week, and it's been a while since they last streamed. But yeah, let's raid them. Thank you for the Pochita. And let me get a raid started. I need to make sure that I don't get hit by ads myself. Which would be annoying. So they're currently playing Cassette Beasts with oh, I'm blanking on the name, I apologise.